Hello and a very good evening, a good afternoon. Welcome to Crafters TV. My name is Ben Moseby. Thanks for joining us this Wednesday. Oh, what a day it has been. We've had our wake-up call. We had a brilliant launch day earlier on, and we finished things off with Creative Cravings, all about giving you lots of ideas on some of our favourite ranges here at Crafters Companion. And tonight we have got some brilliant deals. I cannot wait to show you the Jigsaw collection that we're going to be bringing to you at the lowest ever price. I also can't wait to bring to you a little collection that I've got just under here, the decorative panel border dies, which we're bringing to you at the lowest ever price. And actually, that's my tip of the night under there, which I'll get out for you in just a bit. We've also got those amazing village scene dies coming to you tonight as well at the lowest ever price. 3 amazing items at the lowest ever price. It will pay to shop ahead this evening. We've also got so many other great deals to bring to you as well, and well, not one but 2 people to help along this evening, the first of whom I will introduce you to right now, my lovely TV wife Debby Robinson, who has got loads of finished samples to inspire you with.
Well, yeah, because I thought what I'd show you is what I'm going to make through Creative Cravings. So remember, Creative Cravings, it's all about let's strip it back a little bit, let's show you how these products work and work to the best, and then maybe a little tweak of what you can do with them as well. Now, there's some gorgeous products, and the fact that they're all at the lowest price just absolutely blows my mind. The decorative border panel dies are just absolutely beautiful, and lots of ways that you can use them because they've got one of those creator card feels, and there's a lot to these. They've got beautiful decorative inner part with the outer parts as well that have been separated. So you can create literally, that's 3 different types there you can see, but in 2 separate cards. One cutting onto the edge going diagonal, one cutting directly into your cardstock, one using it as a border panel. So there's lots and lots of ways that you can use it and team it up with other things that you have in your collection.
That's the buy of the night, by the way.
Is it what?
Buy of the night.
Oh, that's a prediction. Is that definitely a prediction? Is that your
my buy of the night, just for what it is and the price?
Can I tell you my buy at night?
Go on.
Please.
Buy at night.
The buy of the night.
Oh, yeah.
The jigsaws. I just love the jigsaw dies. And I absolutely adore these because they're fun. They can be used for literally any occasion. One of my favourite pictures of me and Sarah that I took. I think actually Sarah did this one for me at the weekend.
That was the one that you had up on celebrating your 5 years.
My 5th anniversary. So I thought, oh, I'll turn it into one of these jigsaw dies. And then I've got one again, something a little bit different because it's actually, it looks like a card, but it's not. It's a magnet. It's a fridge magnet. So on the back, it actually can be turned into a little bit of a magnet, and it's a magnet. It's a magnet on top of a magnet that sticks onto your car, onto your fridge doors, anything that takes the magnets. So it absolutely is fabulous. Honestly, they're such good fun. And then we've got some really great 3D construction, something a little bit different. If you love your model making, or you've got a friend who loves model making or something like that, you can build up beautiful village scenes, or simply as a lovely little gift for someone. And again, just really good fun, these, and they're very, very easy to use. Now, this is the one that I'm going to do because I'm keeping it stripped back and show you how easy it is to use them. But these are the kind of things that you can be making. Now, I've got a full set in front of me because there are so many different styles of the village. Bring them all together and you can create some beautiful scenes. I can't stretch my arms around the other side, but I have got a nice
do you want me to get them?
Could you fetch
I'm coming.
Me?
Hang on, John. Hang on, mate. Come on, mate. Hang on.
Running around for me.
Hang on a minute. Come on.
Come on, then, both of you
John,
boys.
you do it.
Boys.
John, you go on. You do it. You do it, John.
Now get your job done and pass me my villagers. Now come on boys, come on. Stop messing about. Them down there, them over there. Come on, this side. What are you 2 like? Oh my days. Thank you.
You passed out, relay.
Thank you.
Yes.
You do know you're going to have to put them back in a minute. Don't know if you're going to put them back in a minute. Yeah, there you go. High five. It's going to be one of them nights. It's definitely going to be one of them nights. But look at this. I had to show you these. Now, I don't know which design team made these, but let me tell you now, the design team members, there's a name. Doreen O'Brien. Ooh. Doreen, these are beautiful because this is what you can create. Absolutely love these. They're absolutely beautiful. And a plethora of different sizes, different styles, manor house, townhouse, all sorts of different houses. You're gonna have loads of fun with them because they're really easy and simple to put together. Right, I'm gonna get John to put my little display back. Ben, back over to you.
That was fun, that wasn't it? Hey, John's in the building. Now, so we've got Debbie in with us. We've got the lovely Colleen taking care of the socials. Evening, Colleen. And the good thing is I get it easy tonight because I get to do a bit of chit chat. I get to do a bit of the socials. But I'm not going to do all the socials tonight because earlier on, you may well have seen, we have got a special guest with us today who joined us earlier on Wake Up Call. The lovely Ionica, who is an actress, presenter, master of all things really, has joined us for Creative Cravings, and you're going to be taking care of all the socials tonight. Have you enjoyed your day here so far at Crafters TV?
I have, and I am learning a lot. I'm like a kid in a sweet shop. Everything is so magical. I'm just like, this is so magical. It's amazing. And I love getting all the messages. I mean, we've got loads of messages already.
Yeah, who's in?
We've got people coming in from Florida, South Carolina, Texas, New York. Hi Pam, hi Elizabeth, hi Clarice. Linda Worth says, hi Ben and Debbie.
Hi Linda.
Ayesha says, hello Debbie and Ben, I'm back for round 3 with this lovely working couple. Oh, hope your day is going well. And Katie says, a John sighting.
You're going to get used to seeing those messages come in when John arrives on the scene. But get your messages in, get your questions in. If you want to say hi to Ionica as well, you can do. All the usual ways to get in touch on Facebook and on YouTube. And any questions that you want to ask right throughout the show, you can do. And here's the other thing. If you can tonight, if you get time, if you have got any of these goodies already in your crafty stash, let us know in the comments which ones you've got and why you love using them, because it's always great for us to tell everyone why we think they're great. I mean, we would do because we work here, but if you've already got them, it's amazing when you say, I've got the Jigsaw dies, I love using them because I made them for this, that and the other. Tell everyone why you love our products, and it will be a good fun night. But let's get cracking with the Jigsaw die collection. 15 elements in total here. I'll quickly rattle you through the board so that you can see all of the different shapes that you're going to be getting in this set. The lowest ever price on this, don't forget. So if you've been waiting and waiting and waiting, maybe tonight is the night that you jump in and grab these. They are just so super cute. And if you bought the previous Jigsaw dies that we brought to you, which I think were more, like you could use those from a crafty point of view, but those were more Jigsaw puzzles that you would use as a jigsaw puzzle, if you see what I mean. These you can put together as little puzzles, but they're far more decorative. They're far more, I think, for decorating your cards, as Debbie's just shown you, making little fridge magnets as well, taking those photos that you've got at home. How cool is that balloon, by the way? Taking those photos that you've got at home and printing them out and making some beautiful, beautiful projects. We've got butterflies in there. We've got this gorgeous heart. I mean, again, how different to be able to make a Valentine's card with a jigsaw. Producer Erin just went, oh yeah. We've then got that gorgeous star. She's got a really deep voice as well. We've got that gorgeous star there too. I mean, this speech bubble, I absolutely love. There must be a way with this, right? I think it'd be really cool. Well, yeah, you could do it, couldn't you? Like create a card where if you maybe wanted to like pop the question or something, you could create the card and then leave that little speech bubble separate, and then the person then has to like put the little jigsaw puzzle together to read out what the actual sentiment says, like, you know, will you marry me, maybe? I don't know, just throwing some ideas out there. That's cute, that's cute. And then of course, with it being a jigsaw puzzle, you've got the actual jigsaw puzzle piece included with that as well. But that is not all in this collection, because you also get your puzzle sentiments as well. They're included within this collection, so 8 different stamped sentiments to go with the collection. Things like, you complete me, oh, and you are my missing piece. Ah, it's you, Debbie, that is. You are my missing piece. And we're going to chuck in some of your...
You guys.
Because if a little OTD, you'll be on.
I know. We're going to chuck in some glue for you as well. 52.75, 61.88, all getting a bit awkward in here. And producer Erin has gone, for goodness sake, get on with the demo. So let's go on over to Debbie.
Now, these are really good fun to use, these jigsaw dies, and I am going to use that statement piece, which we affectionately nicknamed the speech bubble, because it's absolutely beautiful. A couple of ways you can use it. You can use it in the portrait way or the landscape way, depending on how you want to use it. I'm going to use mine that way, actually. I'm turning mine around a little bit because I just think it's a great die. It's a versatile die. But it's also a multimedia die. So this is not to be treated the same way as you would with your thin metal dies. It cuts through thicker material, i.e. mount board. Now, if you want to give this as a gift to somebody, like making a jigsaw, because these are brilliant, not just for card making, scrapbooking, all those kind of things that you can do, they can also be given as gifts. So you could actually do one. In fact, two of your pictures, put one in a little gift box, put the picture on the top and a nice little gift to give to someone. But of course, card making, absolutely perfect for. But you do need to pop this onto some mount board. And I do believe we have mount board on the show.
We do have mount board on the show.
We absolutely do. Now, all you need to do is choose your picture. So I've chosen that very said picture of me and the boss. Oh, shameful, I've got the same dress on. Oh dear. But it was a lovely picture, and I thought, oh, I really do like this. I'm going to use this on my demo. So I've actually printed it onto some photo paper. There's lots of places that do photo paper that you can do this on. I think we've even got some on the website. So check the website out, go and have a little look for it. But I've mounted mine on already. Now, I don't know if you caught the Wake Up show this morning, but the important part I wanted to get across was when you apply your picture to your mount board, you must let it dry. So if you are using the tacky glue that comes with the deal, you've got to let it dry. So let it dry, because when you put the pressure of the dye over the picture with the glue on, if it's wet, it's going to be a bit of a soggy mess. So top tip, let it dry. Mine's been drying for hours because I did this about yesterday. I think I put this on yesterday. So it's been dried, and I know it's absolutely dry.
How long do you have to let it dry for then?
Normally, a couple of hours.
Oh, fine.
Just a couple of hours, not too long. I did mention that there was the stick and stay for our UK people, residents,
viewers.
Viewers.
Yes,
that one. Ooh, I went through the
customers,
whole lot of them. But the stick and stay is the permanent adhesive, which works really, really well. There is also another little top tip, double-sided adhesive sheets. And we have them in abundance on the website as well. So you can go and shop on the website to find them. And simply attach, take off the adhesive peel, pop it onto your picture, and then you've got it to be able to put on, take it off again, pop it onto your mount board. That solves everything, because you can use it instantly. So that's another good one. And that's actually, I think that's what I did with this one. I think with my kiddie ones, with my kid ones I use this tray. With this one, adhesive sheet. So that said, it is a multimedia die. I've got my picture, so I'm going to pop it on. Now I'm going to make sure we've got both faces on there. So I am going to take that down to, yeah, that's about right. I think that'd be perfect. And I'm going to hold it down with some low tack tape. Now, with anything that you're doing with this, I would always strongly recommend that you do.
Yes.
And because it is a multimedia die, I would also recommend that you use the plate combination, bringing in your metal shim. So for this plate combination, you need your 2 clear cutting plates, your plastic shim on your metal shim. Whether you're using the Gemini Junior, the Gemini Original, and the Beast, the Pro.
The Beast.
Yes.
The Pro,
so
yes.
always make sure that you use your metal shim when you're doing this. Pop your plastic shim on the top, and then lastly your other cutting plate. And that is the simplest combination that you are going to do with your jigsaw dies. By bringing in the magnetic shim, you're adding too much pressure and too much of a shim.
Yeah.
Every shim's got a different dimension, a different thickness, and they all have a job to do. So when it comes to a multimedia die, we don't use the magnetic shim ever. That's what I'm going to say to you, don't ever put it in there.
And I know we tackled this earlier on, but it's worth mentioning again. So Lena's asked a question, hasn't she, Ionica?
Yeah, she says, can the jigsaw, does it go through the MIDI?
No, I would strongly recommend that you use the electronic die cutting machines for this. And the only reason being is that there is only one platform with the MIDI.
Yes.
So you would pop it in there in the MIDI. It's going to be a little bit tougher to do. I personally wouldn't use my MIDI. I would definitely use one of the electronic cutting machines for that. So when I bring this out now, we'll peel this back. Let's take this back gently. And take that piece off. And then I'm going to just lift that one. Let me grab my pokey tool for a second.
The infamous pokey tool.
You want my lovely?
The infamous pokey tool. I love
oh,
this.
yes, my famous pokey tool. You've heard about my famous pokey tool. The amount of messages I get about my pokey tool.
I love it. I want one.
Right, so literally, I've now cut that, and can you see it's cleanly cut around there, absolutely perfectly. And then I've got my jigsaw in there. On the back of these, there is release holes. So you're simply going to use your pokey tool to gently guide them out. So just give them a little push to ease the jigsaws out. And once you've lifted it, you can bring it out, and I'm just going to bring it out completely because it is a workable jigsaw. It's not going to bring it out as a solid piece. It's a workable, taking every single piece out. So let me just poke that through there, and that one, and that one. There we go. They're all coming out now. Yeah, absolutely perfect. And this is a lovely die set, and I can't believe it's at the price we've got it on tonight, because that's crazy. I've never seen it that low, ever.
That's because it's the lowest ever price.
Is it?
Yes.
Just checking. But yeah, it's incredible. What's that noise?
I feel like that's a real life plane.
Wow.
It's just a real life plane. It's just
Being heckled by a plane. Being heckled by a plane. I've heard it all now. I have heard it all. Very low flying plane.
It's Debbie's plane that comes in, so when she goes home, you see, she always flies back, so that they're just landing over on the airstrip, just a little bit further down there.
They're
getting nice and early, and as the pilot to take her all the way back to Barnsley. So that's what it was, just landing in.
Yeah, I'm going home tonight. I can't wait. Sleeping in my own bed. So, look, you can see the jigsaw pieces all here now, and I love these. So it's like I said, a great gift for someone where you simply just cut them. Makes a difference when you pop it onto photo paper as well.
Yeah.
I've had people say in the past that they've not had really good results, and it's usually down to the cardstock that they've popped it onto.
Yeah.
I personally prefer to give it that professional finish. It's a jigsaw, it's a picture of a loved one.
Yeah.
But there's nothing to stop you from using designs of papers, paper things that you can pop on, paper pads, you could do that. You could also, I love the idea of the coloured, the pre-printed that aren't coloured in?
Yes.
I love the idea of doing those, and then you can colour them in.
I love that. That's a great
idea. That were a great idea.
What Sarah did with their kids as well, and they drew pictures, didn't they?
They did.
And then you make pictures out of your children's drawings and stuff.
Aww.
I just think it's great. And Ionica, you touched on this earlier on. This is a great set, isn't it? To as an excuse to print out your photos.
Yeah, I think that everything's so online at the minute, isn't it? And we forget that you can print the photos and have them on the mantelpiece and things like that. It feels a little bit old-fashioned. So to have it in your hand, and what a beautiful gift to give to someone, whether it's a grandparent or your grandchild. I mean, you're just like, there's a picture of us. It's so special.
Yeah, absolutely. That truly is spot on, because it's a lovely gift to give to someone. Now, I've taken some white stamping cards, and one of my nice sizes that I tend to do these in is just under 6x6, so this would fit in a 6x6 envelope. So this is a 5 3/4 inch square with a fold using our scoreboard. So you've got a scoreboard, and we've got a great scoreboard deal on, where I've then gone down the centre and folded that back to create this style card. I'm going to do one of Sarah's favourite cards, because she's my favourite person. Love it.
Z-fold.
Yeah, a Z-fold. Look, a Z-fold. You read me mind.
Oh, I just knew that was her favourite.
Yeah, she loves this style card. To be fair, so do I. It's absolutely fabulous. Now, if you are doing this with a A4 piece of cardstock, I'll just show you. Literally, you take a 4 piece of cardstock, fold it down the centre, fold it again, like I said, but then take off a strip, and you can decide on the strip that you want. So on this one, it is actually 2 inches that I've took off, and that's how you create your Z-fold. When I say a Z-fold, if you fold that back, and you fold that back, and tips it over it, or flip it reverse.
Flip reverse it, topsy-turvy it, flip reverse it.
Flip reverse it, in that song?
Flip reverse, that was...
reverse it. Wait a minute.
Hit it back, flip, reverse it.
What was it?
Yeah. What are they called?
Just flip it, reverse it. That's all I
It.
know.
That's it. Flip, reverse it. Them boys.
What?
There are about 1,000 boys in group.
Oh, Blazing Squad.
That's them, Blazing Squad. Yeah.
And how did it
of them.
go? How did it go, guys? Just sing it again for me.
And reverse it.
You guys are too cool for school.
Oh,
Yes,
I
we
love
are.
Blazing Squads. Did you, Annika? I'm a bit
sorry.
older than you, though. I'm a little bit older than you, but I still liked them. And I love that song. That was really good.
Is that on your mixtape that you play in your car when you go home?
Yeah.
Debbie listens
absolutely.
to what have you got in there? Like the Prodigy, haven't you?
Yeah.
What's
Bucks
the one?
Fizz.
Bucks Fizz.
Westlife.
Yeah.
Cliff Richard. Pavarotti.
Pavarotti.
An eclectic mix.
Little bit of Blue. Little bit of Frankie goes to Hollywood.
I'd love to hear your mix that goes from Pavarotti's Nessun Dorma to Prodigy,
Blazing
I'm the
Squad.
Firestarter. I mean, come on, seriously.
And the other one, Smack Your.
Oh, yeah, whoa.
It's a very good song though, it's really good. Just reminds me of my youth. I say the youth.
Oh,
Right,
Annika.
so let's go back to business, shall we? This is how you would do a... oh God.
Ionica, Debbie, Ionica. You won't forget her, will you not? No. Love her.
Oh, bless you. So,
dear.
I've already pre-cut and pre-cut, I'm losing my words now, patterned paper, and I thought, pink theme going off. I had a matching one here as well. So just, it's down to you how you decorate the card. But whenever you think about this being a 5 3/4 square, I'm in the same rule of Craig where we take down a quarter of an increment. So that's exactly what I've done with my two pieces here. So I have literally gone to 5 1/2 with the plain cardstock. And then with the pattern one, 5 1/4, and it creates the perfect mat and layer for my base. And that's going to sit on the back. I've got 2 panels for the front as well, so keeping it all nice in theme, straight. You can see that theme going across. And again, exactly the same, where I've taken a quarter of an inch off each increment, and there we've got a lovely mat and layer.
Debbie's just asking, could you use the waist as a base for the cutout?
Waist for the base. Wait a minute. Waist for the
Waist
base.
for the base of the cutout. We get another song.
Is that
She
a
says, could you use the waist as a base for the cutout? There's a tongue twister if I've ever had one.
You could use the waist. You mean this waist?
Yeah, the waist is the base.
So, and use this as a base for.
A base for the
cutout.
cutout.
Well, I don't see why not. You mean put it back in?
Waist for the base of the
Absolutely.
cutout.
Absolutely. That's a good one. Who
That's quite good,
suggested
yes.
that?
Great question.
Who was that
Debbie.
from?
Debbie on
Debbie.
YouTube. Thank you.
Hey, Debbie, that's a good one. Yeah, absolutely, you could. You could do whatever you want with that waist. Absolutely. Yeah,
Waist for the base.
definitely.
Waist for the base
Bit
of
of
the cutout.
waist.
Waist for the base of the cutout.
We'll make his own songs up now. Now, again, I've just got the contrasting paper, which is going to sit across my little double Z fold card there. And literally, this is just going to sit in there as a decoration, and then I'm going to add my beautiful jigsaw piece.
You could give this to Sarah, couldn't you, as the
was thinking,
as a
yeah.
good luck for Strictly card?
That's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
I was thinking, one step ahead. One step ahead, Ben, you know me well.
Yeah, it's like almost like we are TV husband and wife.
It is indeed, it is
Yeah.
indeed, and that's because we are the Eamon and Ruth of Crafters TV. Oh, for those people who don't know, Eamon and Ruth are a very famous, well-known married couple in England who present This Morning. Craig's favourite
Do
programme.
they?
Yeah.
I thought that was Phil and Holly.
No, I'm sure it's Friday.
Yeah,
I'm sure
yeah,
they've come
they-
back. Have I got
This
that
morning.
wrong, or have I missed it? It's been that long since I
Ionica's
watched
nodding.
it.
Yes, it's on This Morning, and Ryland Clark. They changed them, and the girl from the Saturdays presents on there as well sometimes.
Oh.
Yeah, shaking it up.
There you
Oh,
go.
see, there you go. Not going daft. Right, I'm going to attach this before I actually attach my jigsaw piece to it. So with that in mind, I'm going to pop some tape just onto this piece here. So we'll just pop a bit of tape. There you go. And then I don't want to put tape on the whole of that. So how I do it, Ben, is I actually put tape across my panel.
Okay.
That way I know that I'm not going to go wrong. And before I actually pop it on, I fold it that way and even it up. And that means I get a perfect every single time, depending on where you want to go with this as well, because you can go a bit higher up if you want to. You could have it at the top, have it at the bottom, entirely up to you. But it means it sits there perfectly. Just a little top tip so that you're not having to line it up and struggle with it. So if you pop it down and stick it on, there you go, nice and neat, and it gives it a nice neat finish.
Fab.
That's just a little tip there for you if you've ever struggled with getting that piece on. But it's quite easy once you have a play with it. And then I'm going to bring in my little jigsaw, what I've cut out, but I'm going to leave a couple of pieces off because it is a jigsaw piece, but it is also a card. So I'm going to pop some glue just onto here. In fact, you know what I'm going to do, Ben? To stop my jigsaw from completely falling to bits. Oh, wait a minute. I'm going to have... Oh, no. Oh, no.
What?
It's all gone. Oh, hang on a minute. I might have to do it all back to front now, and up to goodness, I've got them all in the right place.
Does anyone else remember when Craig demoed with these that time, and I can't remember which one it was that he used, but then he couldn't put it back together again.
He couldn't put it back together again.
And we were just like, we'll just wait. We'll wait until you do it. And he was just desperately trying to put... What was it? A picture of a tiger, Charlotte says.
Wait
You've got
a minute,
a
I'm
better
getting
memory
mine back
than
to
me.
front now. Hang on a minute, Ben. Let me just... Oh, that's the problem.
Yeah.
It is a proper jigsaw.
It is a proper jigsaw.
So I know I've got those pieces. Hang on a minute. I'll tell you what I'll do. I'll make life easy for myself.
Yeah.
So let me put these back.
Katie's asking, what did we put in the water tonight? Joy is in the water tonight.
Yes, it is. Joy is definitely in the water tonight. So before I do finish, I'm actually going to put a little bit of tape just on there, seal it down. Then it can't move, can it, Ben? I'll be fine.
You'll be all right. You'll be
all
all
right. Now then, wait a minute. Turn it back. Let's get those pieces in because I want to keep that one out. So I'm going to keep my top two. I'm going to put those in. There we go. Just make sure I've got it right way around. There. That's it, yeah. There. Yep. My mouth.
Yep.
That's
There's your
mouth,
mouth.
Debbie.
Yep.
Yeah. There's my eyes. My little specs. Let me turn that round.
And you what?
My little specs.
Oh, your little specs.
What did you think I said?
I'm not telling you.
Oh, did you think I said something else?
Debbie, you're already giving people ideas for engagement on making this already. Starting to give me an idea for an engagement card.
Yes,
That'd be
absolutely.
lovely, wouldn't it?
Oh, do you know that's what it's all about, though, isn't it? That's joking aside. That's what we're here to do. We're here to give you some ideas. Here to give you some little hints and tips. If you don't want your jigsaw piece falling to bits when you've got it on your card, top tip: get some tape down on it.
Yes.
So literally, just to make sure it doesn't come to pieces. And I'm going to put another couple of pieces just on there so that I can seal that down because I am using it as a decoration rather than a real jigsaw. And I'm just going to now stick that onto there. I pull my little bits off. There we go. And I'm going to pop. In fact, I might use my red line tape because it is a glue at the end of the day. It's a super strength glue. So I'll use these to hold it down into place. So peel that back. And then peel that one back.
And just to say, Nice 25 US, who said about the engagement card earlier, posted and just said, I haven't used my jigsaw puzzle yet. So you hopefully after today, you can take some inspiration and just get having fun with this. Seriously, get yourself the mount board, of course, as well. And then, yeah, I think this is a great excuse, like Ionica was saying, to print off those photos. Great gift ideas, whatever the time of year. And the fact that you get all of those different shapes, I just think these are just... They're just super fun, aren't they, Debbie? More than anything.
Are,
joyful.
Yeah. Absolutely, and that's what I love about them. When we brought the original jigsaw out, fell in love with it. But then these fun, funky shapes, I just think are absolutely beautiful. Now I'm happy with where I've got it, and I've used the friendship keeps us together sentiment. So I'm just going to give that a nice press down to make sure it sticks onto there. And then I'm going to bring in my missing pieces, and I'm going to bring in some of my 3D Collal glue. So I found my little dispenser. It was in my craft bag after all from this morning. Oh no, let me just check if I've got a bit of a blockage there. Let's pick that up.
I think the most gorgeous thing about this card is that it's so specific to the person. If you were gifting this, it's so special because it's your two faces on there. It's a memory.
Yeah.
And it's just, look at that. It's so gorgeous.
It's just, I mean, they're just such fun jigsaws like
What's my name? Not She keeps calling me Joe. That's me middle name.
I can feel the divorce coming on. I can feel the divorce coming on. It's not. It's because I don't know what I was trying to say. I do it with my kids' names. Does anybody else? Please help me out. Does anybody else get this? I call my kids the wrong names all the time. I call Tanya, Tasha, Tasha.
My dad calls the dogs and the horses.
I've even called Liam by his dad's name. Honestly, I'm terrible for it. I don't know what you're like, Erica.
What did you say, Annika?
My dad calls all the dogs and the horses and the ducks before me.
Okay.
Or, yeah, okay. Hey, Alfie, Fred, Duck,
I've called my daughter my cat before.
Why?
Yeah,
What
I
is
don't know.
that?
And my cat's called Nut. That's a bit weird, isn't it? Yeah.
Oh dear, it must be a dad thing.
Or a mum thing. Or a mum thing. Or
yeah.
a lady of a certain age.
And a gentleman of a certain age as well, by the way. Yes.
Yes. So,
That's what it is.
so Ben, I
Yes.
know exactly who you are. You're my other half. It's my TV thing.
Think. Yeah. Put one of them in it. Yeah.
And there you go. And then this lovely lady, just the best lady in the whole wide world. Such a privilege to work for her, to know her, and absolutely love her to bits. And that is a lovely gift that I'm going to give to her.
Oh,
Yes.
you'll love it.
Absolutely, you should. We'll get some more comments from Monica in just a second. Don't forget though, this collection is amazing. The thing that you definitely need to pop into your basket as well, by the way, is the mount board. We have got mount board available on the show for you. And actually, this works out, the way you look at this deal, it's the lowest ever price that we've done it for. But basically, I was just doing the maths just then, it works out that you're basically getting one of the dies for free, plus the tacky glue and the stamped sentiments, which I'll show you. So that's the other way to look at this, and just shows you the tremendous value for money that you're getting and why it is the lowest ever price. So there is your speech bubble, the one that Debbie was working with just a few moments ago. And how simple is it? You know, print this off on your photo paper, whatever it may be, whether it's a picture of you and a loved one, whether it's a drawing the kids have done, get your tacky glue onto your mount board, just give it a little bit of time, like Debbie was saying, to grip and to set, a couple of hours or so, and then away you go and get having fun with this. I know for a fact as well, this is the kind of set that the kids are really going to want to get crafting with. So if you're wanting to spend some, quality time with the kids or the grandkids, again, this is a wonderful collection to go for. And again, look at all of those beautiful shapes that you're going to get within this collection. Who knew you could get a balloon jigsaw? I just think our guys have done the absolute business once again with this collection, and that jigsaw shape itself is a real joy. I love it. So you get all of the dies, then you're going to get your tacky glue included as well. So that's the glue you're going to be wanting to use to adhere your picture to the mount board, which you'll need to get separately. And then you're also going to get those sentiments in there too. Those ones, again, specifically coordinating, of course, with the dies. Sentiments like "you complete me," sentiments like "you're my missing piece," all those kind of things. They're really super cute. It's not like we're just chucking in any old sentiments within that collection. We make sure that they all work beautifully, and you're going to get the very best out of it. Best deal ever, $52.75 or $61.88 if you're shopping with us and you're a platinum member. The other thing that you will want to throw into the mix as well, mount board. This is your A4 mount board. You're going to get 10 sheets included in here. I won't open this up because I get told off by John, and I don't want to get on his bad side. But you do get 5 different colours, 2 of each in here. So you've got your ivory in there. There's like a black. There's a grey. There's a brown. And there's white in there. So 2 sheets of those 5 different colours. That's a must if you haven't got mount board. And what I would say as well, if you've already got any of the jigsaw puzzle dies that we brought to you previously, stock up, because you know how quickly the mount board goes out of stock, and that will of course hinder you making your beautiful jigsaws. $7.99 or $11.99 if you're shopping and you're platinum. If you want to go bigger, and of course if you want to get more, we have got the deal here on this mount board, which is 8 3/4 by 10 3/4 inches, 20 sheets in that collection, £14.39 or $15.96. And we've also got a smaller size available for you as well that I don't have in the studio, but there's the details on the screen. That is 5 3/4 by 7 3/4 inches, 20 sheets once again, £6.39 or $7.96. We'll head back over to Ionica in just a second. I can see some lovely comments coming through, but with it being Creative Cravings, we have to bring you the Hero Tool. And the one, huh?
You wanted that, she's the Hero Tool.
Yeah, I know. One day, I don't know if we can do it. We'll have to ask Adam's studio manager. When I get some like echo on that bit, when I go tool, and it says tool around the studio. But anyway, this really is a hero tool. I've only seen it once before, and I absolutely love it. It is the Totally Tiffany Triangle Traveller. Now, you've got details of the pink one on the screen. The one that I've got available to open up is the black one. So I'll show you it here and then give you all of the different colour combinations. So, This is super cool, right? Because I think with people getting out and about more now, heading out, meeting friends, doing different things, you want accessibility when it comes to being able to take all of your crafty goodies with you. And whilst this is a great little portable bag for your craft goodies, as I open this up for you, you're going to see for yourself that you're not just going to be putting crafty goodies in here. This is going to be so much more than that. Whether you want to use this as a little makeup bag, whether you want to use this, I see this as being a great little travel bag for, you know, like your wash bits and pieces, your toothbrush and toothpaste and all this kind of stuff. But to all intents and purposes, it's a travel bag for your craft stuff. You've got little pockets at the bag there, little pockets at the back, so you can pop in your pens, and then you've got the 3 different size zipper bags, which are all popped down on that hook and mesh system for you again, so you can take these out. In ours, we've got things like our ink pads in the medium sized bag there. We've got our daubers. You've got the smaller bag in there too, where we've got a little bottle of glue in ours. But they're so super cool. I love the fact that you can pop this back together, and then it's got a little drawstring on the back, so you can tighten it all up and then just hang this up should you want to. Now, here's the brilliant thing about this deal. You're going to get this, and you're also going to get your glue tape pen included too. We're also going to throw in some freebies to fill up your totally Tiffany triangle traveller. That's not easy to say on a Wednesday evening. You're going to get your red liner tape thrown in. That is your 3mm. You're also going to get, for free, your all-purpose glue, and we're going to give you your low tack tape included as well. So all of that comes as a freebie with this bag. Amazing. $23.98 or $29.55. You may have noticed on the screen just there, it says that it's pink. That's not pink, it's black. Well, we've got it available in black. We've also got it available in pink. Oh, there we go, pink. So there it is, details on your screen now. Does exactly as I've just shown you, but just different colours. So you've got your pink, you've also got the purple available if you want to go for that one, and then you have got your turquoise available for you as well. So whatever you like, they all come with the tape pen and all the other adhesives too. Just choose your colour and away you go. $23.98 or $29.55. That is this evening's Hero Tool. Now, did you say tool?
I was doing your echo.
Oh, you were doing my echo.
Thank
you. Annika is learning fast. Now, my deal of the show, and I know Debbie really loves the jigsaws, and I really love the jigsaws, but when I saw this earlier on, I know this is like a great collection because it's like super, super versatile, but what I couldn't believe with this particular collection, your decorative panel border dies, was the price on the screen. So this is a £52 collection, or almost $60 worth, that you're saving $23.39 or $26.91 on. Then you're getting that platinum discount as a platinum member. Look at the deal on this. These are just so super versatile. You've got 4 different collections. This one here is your daisies, or are your daisies? Are your daisies? And basically, what you get with this is the ability to, I call these hokey pokey dies, because you can go in, you can go out, you can go left, you can go right, because you've obviously got your decorative die in the middle there, which is going to allow you to cut into your cardstock, but then you've got the outside die on all of these, and it's not just one solid piece. So you can go to the left of your card, you can go to the right, you can cut the whole thing out, you can cut the whole thing in. I just think if you want versatility with a die, you've got it with this collection, but also how beautifully decorative are these? Those are the daisies. That peony is just absolutely stunning. Look at all of the detail there again. And if you love to do things like your paper piecing, you've got so much versatility right there. These stars are again just phenomenal. Like the detail of the stars themselves, and then all of the detail of like the little mini stars and the swirls that you've got within there as well. Superb. And then you've also got your butterflies too. $22.86 or $26.31 is the deal on that one. I'll get Debbie's take on them in just a second, but let's get over to Ionica, who is in comments corner. I just made that up. Comments corner with some of your comments. Ionica.
We've got loads of comments coming through. Again, like this morning, people just been so lovely, just saying, lovely seeing you here, you're doing a great job, so thank you, Kay. You're giving people lots of ideas. Baroness Agro says, for a baby shower or an engagement, we've got Kay Jamie, saying, really cute, save the date card. I'm going to have to show my daughter. Any excuse for a new die, right? Yes, correct. Deborah L. White has got a really good idea, and we haven't talked about this actually on the show. She says, we had a family get together and had several tables. I made several whole puzzles and put them on the table to be put together, like you would. What they didn't know is that I took 2 pieces from each table and put them on to another table. It was fun when they put them together, and it looks like the looks on their faces when they realise some pieces belong to each other's tables, puzzles. How cute is that? What a great game.
That is awesome. What a great idea.
You're a legend.
That is absolutely, that's such good fun as well, and showing you how you can use these dies in not just card making, in lots of fun ways like that. That's absolutely fabulous. There was something else I noticed on the comments as well. I was talking about getting the pictures, because I think, was it you that read that point that we don't tend to have photos, everyone's on his phone on the touch of his phone. I think it might be Monica who said that. There's lots of apps out there that let you have free prints every month.
Yeah. It's called free prints, I think.
Free prints. There's loads of them out there, not just one company, there's lots. Do that. That's what I do every month. I usually end up getting a little bit more though, so it does end up costing me some money.
It's too tempting though, isn't it?
Yeah, and I've got huggins photos. I love a physical photo. That's why these dies are right up my street. Oh, are we done with the comments?
I've just got one question for you.
Go on.
Quick question from Terry Tom Anderson on Facebook. I'm not at home to try for myself. I was thinking doing before and after photos as a birthday card in the jigsaw shape. Do they fit into each other?
Wait a minute.
I was thinking about doing a before and after photos as a birthday card in the jigsaw shape. Do they fit into each other?
Oh, that's a good question. You know, I've never been asked that, Annika. The jigsaw piece, can you see it, Ben?
I don't understand the question.
So do you know the jigsaw piece that's the jigsaw piece?
Yeah, that jigsaw piece,
The jigsaw piece that's the jigsaw piece. Do they fit together?
Oh.
What a clever idea.
No,
actually, I don't think they would.
But I don't think they would.
I'm not so sure with that, Ben. I'm not so sure with that.
I think the tab looks bigger than the old.
Let's have a look.
I think it looks a little bit bigger.
Oh.
Doesn't it?
Maybe.
Potentially.
Do you know what? I am definitely going to try that. I'm going to cut 2 out and try.
Oh, it could be like a quilt if you got loads, couldn't you?
Well,
do you know the answer to that is? Get 2 sets.
Exactly right. What she said.
I'm kidding. Do you know what? Try it. Try it and see if it works. That's all I'm going to say. Try on a bit of scrap paper first, you know, a couple of sheets. In fact, run like 2 or 3 sheets in one pass of the machine, because that would act as rather than mount board, and you get 2 or 3 sheets there, and then try it. Worth a go. Worth a go.
Well, let us know anyway, and we are loving the fact that you're loving the Jigsaw collection so much. Keep the comments coming in for Ionica, and let's get talking about this decorative panel border die collection. Right, I think I'm right in saying that this is super versatile, but the price on this tonight is just bonkers, isn't it, Debbie?
It's crazy, and it is that versatility again that you're getting in the die, the way that you can use these decorative border dies. So I'm using the butterfly one, Ben, and I'm going to use this twice in 2 different ways. And as you'll see with the die, you've got the decorative element, but then you've got the 2 panels, so you can exactly do what you said, cut onto the edge, cut onto that edge, piece it together to create a solid one, use the middle one. Exactly is what I'm going to do right now. I'm going to use 2 of these dies in 2 different ways. Sorry, 1 of these dies in 2 different ways. I've cut myself a piece of cardstock down to size, and I'm just going to cut through this one as a solid panel rather than it being the decorative element. So I'm going to bring in my plates. I will hold it down with some low tack tape, because these butterflies, they're absolutely gorgeous. Not only that, they could be used as, you snip into these as well, so you could separate the butterflies. Lots and lots of different ways that you can use them then. So thin metal die, normal combination, run that through your machine, and this one will create a cut through. So do you know, like when we did the box earlier on in the Blown show?
Oh yeah.
You could be doing a slimline version and cut directly through to it, and just use it like that. But then there's the other alternatives that you can do with it as well. So I'm just going to give this a little tap. I should use my tire cleaning brush, but
That's not the way to tap it to get rid of the bits in your dies,
no,
Annika.
Oh, right, okay.
No.
Debbie's cheating way of doing it. And then literally, now what I've got is a lovely cutting panel that's going to sit beautifully onto a piece of black cardstock. So you pop that behind a bit of black and you've got that really popping out, just cut directly into your cardstock. So that's that one, Ben. But what I'm going to do now is take another piece of that cardstock, and this time I'm going to use it as the solid border panel. So when you do this, there's two ways you can do it. You can, of course, do it all in one go. But if you're not confident with it being a split die, oh, Debbie, you need to make sure you've got it in the right place. You can literally pop that in and do a full die cut in one go, or cut the decorative element out first, then do the outline, or do the outline and then do the decorative element if you're not comfortable doing it in one fell swoop.
Yes.
But that choice is down to you when you do this bit, because I genuinely think if you feel comfortable and confident, then by all means do this. Cut it out in one go. I'm going to hold it down, so I'm going to pop that down in that place. I'm going to take that piece up to the top. There we go. And then I am going to hold it down at the top as well. And then we're going to run that through again. So this time, plastic shim, magnetic shim, the other cutting plate, and run that through your machine.
It has so many layers, I didn't realise when you put it through.
Exactly. There's just, you know, you mean in with the platforms?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, it's one of the easiest platforms when it comes to die cutting machines. A lot of die cutting machines out there, some with heavy plates, some with different width plates, some complicated plates. These are probably the easiest plate combination, and there is an instruction booklet that comes with the machine itself. So when I just lift that off, I'm just going to separate my top because I didn't have it right to the very top. However, just cut that out, and what I've got now is a beautiful border.
That's
so
pretty
you can
beautiful.
See I've got two different looks completely straight away with two different styles. And all I'm going to do with these, Ben, like I said, is I'm going to mount one onto some black cardstock. I'll use my dotty tape pen. So my dotty tape pen will catch all the areas that I want it to catch. Let's pop that all the way around.
I love this little thing, it looks like a little baby mouse.
A little whatty?
Oh, the little glue,
Yeah, I've
glue
never
pen,
seen
a little
that
baby
before.
mouse.
Yeah.
Oh, it is like a little baby.
I need to put little eyes on it.
What's that? Put some eyes on it.
What's that? Yeah, it does look like a little mouse, doesn't it?
Goggly eyes.
Yeah, it's our tape pen. I keep forgetting, Ionica, it's your first proper tie with us. So yes, that's our dotty tape pen, which means when you have intricate die cuts, when you turn it over, it doesn't catch the cut area, so it means that there's no glue seeping through. So I've got no glue on my finger and it's not sticky. It's an absolutely cracking invention.
Genius.
And then the other one that you're probably not aware of is the straight edge one, which is, I call it the solid tape pen. Super strong adhesive, but you wouldn't be able to use it on intricate pieces like that because the glue would come through and you'd end up with a sticky bit there. So I'm then going to use this now, literally, with a card blank. So I'm mixing up my collections because I don't know if we've still got any in stock actually, we might have to check. But do you remember the Nature's Garden bee collection that we did?
Yes.
The paper pad.
I've got it.
Oh, honestly, beautiful paper pad. It's so difficult to know which side to choose.
It's limited
Oh,
stock,
we have
apparently.
got some.
Oh, yeah.
Now then, if it's limited,
Yeah.
that means it won't be coming back.
Oh, no, no, it won't.
No.
So when it's
yeah.
wigging.
Yeah, so if you are wanting that gorgeous paper pad.
Yes, I've got it here.
Have you got it with you?
There.
Well, do you know where I'm sticking all my bits down? Do you want to flick through it?
I can do. I tell you, there's like 7% of the stock remaining of this. And once it has gone, it has gone. Yeah, details at the bottom of your screen for this now. Look at that price, £10.39 or $15.96. I love this whole collection. Oh, scrap that, I said there's 7% remaining. There's 3% remaining of the stock. 3% remaining. You've got to grab this quickly. I love this straight off the bat because you know, we see lots of flowery collections and lots of butterfly collections, but I just don't think you see a lot of beautiful bee collections. And this paper pad, excuse the pun, there's no B-sides in here. I mean, there are B-sides because there's bees on them, but there's no B-sides as in A and B-sides, because it is absolutely beautiful whichever side you choose to use. I love the fact that you've got sort of almost frames in there, you've got little scenes. That I love. That colour there with the beehive.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
Yeah, isn't it stunning? But I would top up on this now because it's about to sell out. Look at that with the wooden design as well. Really, really beautiful. 3% of the stock remaining. Oh, look, and you get the little ones that you can cut up and use as separate frames. Plenty in there for £10.39 or £15.96, but that is going to sell out.
Hotcakes.
Beautiful
Like
as well. It's absolutely glorious, that paper pad. Beautiful. So I've done a gatefold card. So literally this is, and it was from one of my A3 sheets, so not an A4 sheet, but you could create this with A4 because you would just measure your base at 8 by 6.5, and then your two side panels, you would do a 4 and add a couple of little inches at the back to create your base, and I would do that at maybe 6 and a couple of inches or 5 and a couple of inches. Have it at the same depth, and you know that then you can stick those at the back, and that's exactly what you can do. And that's exactly what I did with this. It wasn't the A3 one, this one. It was the two pieces that you can put together.
Yeah.
Because you can create those panels and gatefolds quite easy. It's like a cheats way of creating one, or
we
a
like a
simpler
cheats way.
version. Yeah, especially if you're going for the A4. I've popped my panel just down on here because this panel is going to sit proudly through there. Oh, I've seen a couple of bits. I didn't quite poke those two bits out, so let me get rid of those. So I'm going to sit that again using my dotty tape pen. So I'm going to pop that all the way along my filigree design.
Your tape mouse.
Me tape mouse.
I'm going to remember that.
Can you get some little goggly eyes and stick them on?
I feel like we should get some little googly eyes to put on there now, yeah.
Can we name him? Or her?
And then that's going to sit, like I said, just on my panel. Oh no, there's another one. Every time I think I've got rid of it, and then I can see another one there.
2% remaining of the Beautiful collection. 2%. It's going to sell out. You've got to go quick. Be quick.
Oh, what you like. And then to create, look, a lovely illusion of the butterflies, I've popped up that one, the solid one that I did. I've popped this onto the other gatefold part. So I'm just going to use my wet glue, so my all-purpose glue.
Doesn't it work beautifully with that paper pad as well? I know, because that's obviously
what I loved,
bee
you know,
themed,
yeah,
the choice
because
of
it would
colours.
be, yeah, exactly. That's what I liked about it, which is what I thought, do you know what? It looks really well with the cardstock paper, and it fits the theme quite well, even though it's bees. You see butterflies flying around as well. I thought it could look quite nice. So yeah, I thought that was me thinking behind it. And then I've got You Are Enough. Because you are, Ben.
Oh, you are.
You are enough.
No, you are.
Oh, bless you. I'm going to use a foam pad for this one. I'm going to, oh, no, not that. That's not a foam pad. That's the backing. So just pop my foam pad. It almost feels like I really don't want to be covering it up, but I'll cover my top butterfly up. And then I've got a little bit of ribbon. Oh, I did have a little bit of ribbon. What did I do with it? Oh, I had a little bit of ribbon to wrap round, and I bet it's blown away, Ben. I've got my fan on Anta. I've lost a bit of ribbon. Don't worry. I don't know where it is.
Oh, what colour is it?
It's gold.
Oh.
Yeah, it's the gold.
Christine's asking, she says, I'm having difficulty die cutting the mount board. Any extra ideas, please?
So when you say difficulty, hello, Ben. When you say difficulty, oh, thank you so much.
Look at him, knight in shining armour there.
He is, definitely is. If you're having difficulty cutting with a mount board, it might be a plate combination. So if you've got a Gemini Junior or Original or a Pro, it is the two clear cutting plates, plastic shim and the metal shim. And I'll repeat it again later when I do the next demonstration, but they're the only 4 plates that you need when it comes to the mount board. I wouldn't put the magnetic shim in because the thickness of the die added with the magnetic shim in will cause some problems, and I wouldn't want you to ruin anything. So just try that. And the other thing is, it might just need a tool cut I mean, mine passed in one, but it might just need an extra cut.
Yeah.
So try it a couple of times. If it hasn't cut the first time, try it for the second time. Other than that, I would suggest putting a sheet of white stamping card in as a shim to just give it a little bit extra to see if that will help. And that's the best bit of advice I can give you. Right, Ben, so I am going to put my, I'm going to tie it up. Tie it up and put it round there. However, I'm gonna hold it down with a bit of glue because I know what it's like. It'll end up moving. So I'm gonna put my tape just on the inside flap, pop that around. I'll pop some tape just on here so again it won't move when I'm using this, and it's just a nice little addition. And again, a really lovely colourway that matches the rest as well. So I'm gonna just literally pop that there and give it a little tie. You could do that at the bottom or the middle or the centre, but I'm going in with centre. And just trim that off.
It makes it just finished, doesn't it? It's just an extra.
Absolutely, it's just a little finishing touch. And again, I've got some gems. I could just put some gems running up the side of here, but literally just add that as a little bit of, I call it a little bit of titivation. But how beautiful those panels work. Used two different ways to create that lovely card, and just for a really, really good value for money with a lot of versatility and so many ways that you can use them.
Again, a brilliant demo. Debbie is on fire today. I'll just show you some more finished samples in just a second. I just want to make very clear and plain that the beautiful paper pad 12 by 12 is about to sell out. We have 1% of stock remaining. It is basically first come, first served. If you've got this in your basket now, you run the risk of missing out because we've got so many people now going, need to get it. I need to check out 1%. That is going to sell out. I've got some more paper pads to show you in just a second, but again, just to show you, I mean, let's just show this card. I mean, this I just think is beautiful and a great way to show off the decorative panel border dies, because you've got the use of the one there with a little bit of paper piecing, and then you've got like the butterfly, which looks like it's been cut out from the other die and then used to embellish this particular card, which I just think is beautiful. Then again, this card here, where you can see the use of that outside die, so it's been used on the edge as a little edgeable. Then the stars here, again, totally different way of using them, cut into the center of the card with some beautiful inking and then just some glitter card behind. You can see how these are so versatile and why I absolutely love this collection. I think it's a steal today. I really do. $22.86 or $26.31 for that full collection. And very quickly, again, I'll just show you the boards you're going to get in this collection. Those beautiful butterflies. You're also going to get the stars in there. You've got your beautiful peony. And then lastly, you've got those daisies as well. Really, really lovely collection. I can't believe you're getting that home today for $22.86 or $26.31 if you're a platinum member. Right, very quickly, I need to let you know that the beautiful collection, don't scream and shout, but it's now
sold out.
It's gone. It is out of there. Congratulations if you got your hands on that. Now, if you're going for our Get It Got It Good collection this week, you'll know that that is garden party related once again. In that collection, you're going to get your beautiful luxury card. So you might want to jump in and get your 12 by 12 pattern paper pad as well on this amazing deal. £8.31 or $12.77 if you're platinum. Really stunning again. There's some beautiful, oh hello, there's some beautiful designs in here. We say Susie T used this the other day, did you, Erin? On the on Debbie's craft along, apparently. Oh, okay, so she didn't have the watercolour, so she decided to use this instead. But you've got some really beautiful check patterns in there. You've got swirls, you've got florals, plenty. Oh, this is going to go as well. Oh, hello, what's going on here? Someone's been snipping into this, haven't they? What? Oh, what the? What's going on here? But I mean, you will get a whole pad, thankfully. But the point is, you've got 48 sheets. It might just be easy to show you without flicking through. 48 beautiful pattern sheets in there. And again, really nice to pair up with our Get It Got It Good deal this week, which includes, as I say, that beautiful luxury paper pad. Also, the Farmhouse collection. How much fun is this collection? I still can't believe that we've got this in stock, but this particular collection, all about being back on the farm. So you can see that you've got beautiful papers featuring your farmyard animals, you've got beautiful flowers and foliage, and again, on the reverse of these, you've got some beautiful kind of block patterns, you've got checks, you've got spotty dotties, love the daisies as well, so plenty to be working with. If you've already got this collection, it's a beautiful excuse to jump in and grab this paper pad once again, but if you are just looking to bump up your paper collection, this is a lovely pad, again for £8.31 or $10.21. Now, this next paper pad, how have I never seen this before?
Really?
I've never seen this paper pad before.
Do you know it's Joe's favourite paper pad?
Yeah. Is it really?
Yeah, it's his favourite paper pad. He will tell you it's his favourite because there's some scenes in there that he absolutely loves.
Like the mountain scenes?
Some of the papers. It's the blue one. You'll see it in a moment. He loves that one.
Gorge.
Yeah, he absolutely loves that one.
Yeah.
But yeah, it's one of his favourite paper pads, this one. He loves it.
How have I missed this then in all of the shows that I've done? Oh, that's gorge.
That's another one of his favourites as well. Yeah. He loves the two blue ones.
That's like, I don't know why that just takes me to America for some reason.
Yeah.
What do you get for? Oh, sorry, John. Yeah, I dropped loads of paper all over the floor. It just fell out of the. Oh, look at that! It just fell out of the pad. Look at the ombre effect on that one. That is super cool. I don't know.
Do you remember the collection that we brought out, the with the camper vans, and because one of my dad and Hazel's, they loved that one.
Like the home vacation, the staycation.
The staycation, yes. Thank you, John. It's the staycation one. Yes, that's when it came out originally. That's
it's
not one we feature a lot though.
I haven't seen it before. This one reminds me of the page Craig created yesterday on this craft along.
It's
really
gorgeous.
Sort of summary. These are brilliant. I love this collection. Oi, all right. John's just throwing a lot of paper at me. And again, look at that. Beautiful vistas. What did you say? It's like Colorado?
Like the water bottles.
Like Colorado, says Erin. Like what?
You know,
Evian?
Yeah, the Evian bottles.
Oh, yeah. It does look a little bit like that.
Yeah.
It reminds me of a film company as well. Who's that film company that opens up with? Is it Paramount? Yeah.
Yeah.
Anywho, that's lush. I can't believe I've not seen it before, but I love it. I can understand why Joe is a big fan of that. £9.59 or $11.49 for that collection, saving 20%, and another 20% comes off. If you're going for the paper pads tonight, bear in mind we've already sold out of one, that beautiful collection, so get your hands on these whilst we have still got them. Right, tomorrow you need to be tuning in, and I'll tell you for why, because tomorrow morning, 7 o'clock Eastern time, or 12 o'clock here in the UK, Wake Up Call. Wake Up Call is always your preview show, so you can get in nice and early and grab the deals that are coming up through the day. But tomorrow is doubly important that you get in early. Why is it doubly important, I hear you cry? Because it's... Okay, don't do it then. Because it is our CTV second anniversary. So we're going to be kicking off a brilliant event, which I can't tell you too much about until tomorrow morning. So you'll have to tune in there where you'll find out more about it. And then you'll also get little sneak peeks as to what is coming up here on launch day. It is the official launch of the CTV anniversary. And then following that, tomorrow evening, we have got a 3-hour bumper, mega, off the chart cartload. It's going to be amazing. You will not want to miss tomorrow. It's going to be super. Let's give you time to check out your baskets right now. We have got less than an hour remaining. I don't know where today's gone. It's flown by. If you've got stuff in your cart, get your baskets checked out. It's a busy old night. We've had sellouts already, so quick. Go check out. We'll be back in just a second.
Welcome to Club Inspire, the crafters' companion community where you can feed your crafty obsession. Join our fantastic loyalty club today and receive 20% of your first order. We'll also give you 250 points to help get you started. Other benefits of joining Club Inspire include exclusive special offers and discounts for Club Inspire members only, exclusive sneak peek previews of brand new product launches, and of course the Club Inspire community group on Facebook, where you can access exclusive content such as downloads, offers and inspiration, and of course you can chat and share your makes with other members. You'll receive 1 point for every £1, dollar or euro you spend, and the more points you receive, the more benefits you'll unlock. So what are you waiting for? Sign up, join the club and start rewarding yourself today.
had to make some changes to our shipping charges and we want to keep you informed. With continued pressure on domestic shipments around mainland US, we've had to temporarily increase the cost of our regular 6 to 10 working day standard shipping service from $9.99 to $12.95 and our free shipping threshold from $100 to $125. We also have some really great news to tell you. We've introduced a brand new shipping service called Express Delivery. This is a fully tracked door-to-door service which takes 3 to 7 working days and costs $19.95. This option means you'll get your crafty goodies in your hands sooner, meaning less waiting and more crafting. We're also upgrading delivery services for our Gold and Platinum Club Inspire members who will now receive priority delivery on all of their orders. And if that wasn't enough, we've upgraded these orders to our new Express 3 to 7 day service. Your patience and understanding throughout this very busy time has been amazing. So we'd just like to say a huge thank you and we look forward to chatting to you again very soon. Wow, 55 minutes to go. It has been a busy old show. Lots of you jumping in, grabbing the paper pad deals that we've got. Loads of you going for the beautiful decorative border panel dies as well. But we haven't yet had a little look at the amazing village scene dies that we've got too. I love these. And as I was saying earlier on, I'll get the boards out for you. It's chucking everything around me. I'll get the boards out for you. These are, you know, there's some die sets that we have, which I think you'll use day in, day out. These are dies which I think you will use. You'll be glad to have them in your collection, but I think you'll use them for special events. Things like Christmas time, when you want to be able to decorate the base of your tree. I love the idea of having a little train track running around your tree and like building your own little village with these. These would be absolutely perfect as well for little table settings. I also love the idea, maybe if you've got someone in your family who's a bit of a model railway enthusiast, these are superb as well because you can build up your own little village for the train to go through. And for things like maybe gift ideas, I also like the ideas of potentially using these as little money banks maybe. And you know, if you're someone who's moving into a new home like I am on Friday, again, super for creating little gift ideas for whoever it might be. Basically what you get in these collections are the templates and then the dies to be able to decorate up your houses, as it were. So you've got your cozy cottage here. We'll show you some finished samples with Debbie in just a few moments' time, but basically this template, as Craig was showing you earlier on, you can draw around and then simply cut this out, or the majority of these templates will go through your machines as well, so you can kind of like emboss them onto your paper if you want to do it that way. It's kind of horses for courses really, but however you find it easiest to use them. So you've got the template for the cozy cottage, and then you've got all of those elements as well to then be able to decorate up your house. So in this case, as I say, that cute little cottage. Then you've got your townhouse, again, slightly bigger, but it's nice to have all of the different elements included. So that one there, again, gives you that template. So you know exactly where you need to fold it. You know exactly where the various tabs are going to be able to glue this together. And then you've got the dies, again, all for decorative purposes, to be able to create those really, really cute little windows and all the decorative pieces for your house. Then on top of that, you've got your thatched cottage. This is the one I think Debbie's going to be looking at in just a little while. Isn't it nice? You build up your own little village, little townhouse, little thatched cottage. And here again, you can see that you've got the die to be able to create your thatched roof. You've got the little gables there. You've got the windows included as well, even your little door. So you decorate that up as you go. Then there's the manor house. I mean, seriously, there's so much in here. This one slightly larger. As I say, Debbie will tell us, I'm sure, in a few minutes' time, if you want to emboss these rather than kind of tracing around them, you can do. I think it might be that one is the only one that doesn't go into your Gemini. You'll need the bigger machine for it. But then you've got your dies included in there as well. All of the windows, all of the components to be able to decorate up your manor house. Now, a village would not be a village, would it not, without a church? But I'll tell you, what I'm going to show you next, basically, you're getting for free, because this is another one of those deals which is the best deal ever. So it's like we're giving you the church template, the church dies, and then the stamps for free, and I'll show you. So this is your template for your church. Again, super simple to do. Everything's kind of done for you. Once you trace this out, you've got all of the detailing there as you know where you need to cut, you know where your tabs are for sticking, and then you've got all of the elements to be able to decorate up your church there as well. So you've got your beautiful stained glass windows, you've got the little cross for the top of the church there too, and all of those other components. So it works out that you're not paying for those, and it also works out that you're not paying for these stamps as well. And whilst I think these would be pretty cool, you know, as great sort of background effects for cards and all sorts of projects, obviously you're going to be using these to decorate up all of your beautiful houses, churches, cottages that you've got within this particular collection. It's amazing, and it is the lowest ever price, 85 elements in total, and look at the price, it's £142 worth, $166 worth, £75.96 or $85.80. I mean, everyone saves over £66 or $80. Platinum price is another 20%, £60.77 or $68.64 is the deal on this. So, a lot of people were chatting about this earlier on actually. If you've been waiting for this, now is the time to jump in and grab. Also, worth mentioning that if you have already got this collection, let us know what you're using it for or what you've used it for previously. Maybe you have used it as just, I just like Debbie's got some finished samples over there, but I just like the idea of making these and almost like sort of decorating areas of your living room with them, just getting some of those little fake tea lights that you can get, lighting them up. Christmas time will be fantastic too, as I say. Make your own little train track. You could have your own little Polar Express, couldn't you? Going through the villages, creating these houses. And I think as well, the kids would absolutely love them. I know this is just little old sad me, but when I was little, I used to love like the little, you know, the Tonka cars that you used to get, the little Matchbox cars. I used to have like a little mat on my bedroom floor where I'd have my cars and I'd drive them around. And I always wanted to have like physical houses so I could like drive my little cars around a village. So I mean, again, if you've got kids who love playing with their cars and all those kind of things, you can build them their own little village to drive the cars around. I think that's rather cute. But it's the best price ever on this. Loads of you were chatting about this earlier on, but let us see like the physical finished samples of some of these houses and churches, because it's easy enough for me to show you on the boards, but you want to see what they look like once you've made them. I mean, these are brilliant, Debbie.
They're absolutely amazing and a really great concept. And the best thing about it is that it's a combination of stencils, dies and stamps that bring in to create these beautiful scenes. So these two here that you can see in front of me are the same house. Let me just show you. The same house, but just done differently. Look how gorgeous they absolutely look. I absolutely love these little girls' bedrooms. There's been a little bit of heat embossing detail with the stamps on the back. There's just such fun and such great fun in how you can use these. However, you could look at this one, Ben. I love the church.
And their church is cute.
That village scene is just absolutely beautiful. Think of weddings, gifts for weddings and things like that. How beautiful would that look? What that centerpiece is about. You know, when you have like the signing book and things like that, and you want to have all
have a table decorated.
Have it all decorated up. That would look absolutely beautiful. And then there's some little ones there for you to have a go at as well. So I'm changing mine up a little bit because I'm going with a thatched cottage. I told you this last night, didn't I? I've always wanted to live in a thatched cottage. Always, it's my dream. It's my dream to live in one.
I can imagine you out in the countryside.
Can you see me?
In a thatched cottage with a little straw hat on, tending to your own little vegetable plot. Maybe I can imagine you with some chickens running around as well. Maybe a goat or two.
Absolutely. It'd be absolutely fab. I could just vision myself there. I'm going to do the way that I prefer to do it. And I'll tell you why, because I'm going to totally own up. I've completely forgot the combination of the platform when it comes to stenciling a stencil. Do you know, you can emboss a stencil. I can't remember the combination. I think my brain's a bit addled. I've been working a fair few days and I think it's got a little bit...
frazzled.
frazzled.
It's hot in here as well tonight again,
and
isn't
it's
it? It is
very warm in
wham.
here. So I've completely forgot the plate combination. If I remember, I'll try and pop something on social media about it. But I personally, my own personal preference, pretty much similar to Craig, is I prefer to draw around it, Ben. I can see where I'm going. And again, all you're going to do is take the template. Craig had a brilliant idea of using, do you know the repositional spray this morning?
Oh, yeah.
To hold it down into place so nothing moves, and then when you lift it off, it doesn't leave any glue residue, but you can be assured it's not moving anywhere. So I don't mind if my pencil mark goes over, because that bit's not going to be seen. So when I draw, I hold it into place. And I also put, when I'm going down here, that just reminds me that that's an actual score line. So I'm just going in with little, what do they call them, where you stop and start? It's got a name for it, hasn't it?
You know what?
Do you know, because yeah, do you know, I'm not doing a solid line. I'm doing this is just so I know that these are the bits that when I take it off, because I'm going to use my scoreboard, because we've got the scoreboards on as well. So I thought, you know what, combine the two, Ben, because this bit will enable me to remember that this is the bit that I'm scoring. The solid lines are the bits that I'm actually cutting. Does that make sense, Ben?
Yes.
Yeah. So,
oh, yes, dotted lines mean cut.
Yeah, no, dotted lines mean score.
Oh, see, I'd say it was the other way round.
Would you?
Yeah.
It'd be very difficult to do dotted lines around here and follow it. Does that make sense?
Yeah.
So I would do solid lines.
It's a good job you said, because if I see dotted lines, I think that means...
Yeah, because it says normally it's cut here,
cut.
Actually in this it works the other way.
Yeah. Oh,
Yes.
Good job you said.
And the only reason being is, like I said, Ben, if you were to do dotted lines all the way around to cut, you'd have a real job finding where you're going. So personally, this is the way that I would do it. So we all have individual ways of how you can do it, but I prefer this method. And Craig got that great top tip he gave this morning with a prepositional spray, spot on. So you know you're not going to move it. Now, I know that that's not moved while I've drawn round it, and I think I've drawn round all the lines. Hey,
spot on that, innit?
So now you can see how you would use guillotine, and you can use your guillotine as well, Ben. So I'm going to bring in my small, oh no, that's my large one, hang on a minute. Small, no, large, we'll do large. I'll bring it back in, yep, bring it back in. So move my stencil out of the way.
It's been a long day, everybody.
It's been a long day, yeah, it absolutely has. And then I'm going to line it up, and then I'm going to cut that out. And you can use this, it gives you nice straight lines as well, Ben, so it's a nice way to do it. And literally, just by, I now have got those nice straight lines. Now for these bits, I'm not going to be able to do it with a guillotine. I will need to strip it back to a pair of scissors. So I'm going to bring in my scissors. Let me just move that out of the way for a second. Let's just snip off all those solid lines. So we'll snip.
Couple of nice suggestions coming in from Kim, isn't there? I want to care about how to use these.
Yeah, either new house gift presentation boxes, that's a good one.
Perfect.
Or make town for playing with Matchbox or Hot Wheel cars.
What I said.
Yes, you did, Ben.
Yeah.
Oh, I love it.
John's nodding over here as if he used to have Matchbox cars. Or micro machines.
Oh, what's
Hatched
it?
lines, that's what they're called, Debbie.
What's it called?
Hatched lines.
Thank you very much.
I knew there
Whoever
was a word
gave
for
me
it.
that, thank you.
That's Crafty AJ on YouTube. Thank you
Thank
for that,
you,
Crafty AJ.
AJ. You know that at the best of times I struggle with English. So let alone having to try and remember fancy words like hatch lines.
We speak Yorkshire, don't we, Debbie?
We do indeed, yes, we do indeed. It's got a
Yorkshire.
native tongue.
Yorkshire.
I know, and when I'm with George, although George is a very posh Yorkshire man, I must say.
What, our George presenter George?
Our George, presenter George,
Right,
is very
really?
posh.
Posh?
Yes. Oh yeah, I think so. It doesn't sound like he's. It don't sound like he's from. Well, we live a stone's throw away from each other.
You live
so
on the next street along, don't you, pretty much?
Pretty much so, yes.
Yeah.
Mine's the rough side, his is the posh side.
I find it funny that you
watching
think.
from my estate.
I think you find it funny. I find it funny that you think that George sounds posh because I think he sounds Yorkshire.
Do you?
Oh, he's proper Yorkshire, George, isn't he? I think he's proper.
Oh no, I think he sounds really posh.
Oh dear.
Yeah, when I compare his voice next to mine, I think he's the posh version of me.
So hang on a minute. So if you think George sounds posh, what on earth do you think I sound like?
You sound like
You're
the Queen.
proper posh.
Yeah.
You're proper posh.
You're well posh.
I sound like I'm posh, did you say?
Exactly. He sounds like the Queen over there.
Queen, John, just gone, you're well posh. You're well posh, mate. Listen to him. I think I just sound accentless. I don't think I sound that posh.
Yeah.
Oh, hang on a minute. Like everyone's going, you sound posh now, but there's Charlotte, who's from like further up north. So I probably do. Everyone talks like this where I'm from.
They need to listen to our lovely Erin, because Erin's got a beautiful accent, that lovely American accent. I love it.
Yeah.
Right, shall I get back to my demo?
Sorry,
Talk
yeah.
about accents, we've kind of what's that word?
Detours.
Digressed, yeah. Just stop insulting me and carry on.
So I'm using the scoreboard. Now we've got some scoreboards on the show tonight, I believe.
Yes.
Good, perfect. Now this is going to be perfect for your scoring, and even if you did use the stencil to emboss the stencil design, you're still going to have to do some cutting and you're still going to have to do some scoring. It just gives you a clearer indication, that's all. So I'm placing mine on and I'm just going to run through there. Now I'm not worried at the time being about my lines, because I can rub those out, but what I'm making sure is that on those hatch lines I am scoring, and I'm using this. Oh, I forgot to snip a little bit off there. Hang on a minute. I've just realised it's a little bit missing. Hang on a minute. There we go. I'm just making sure that I'm doing all the scoring on those lines.
Just to check, so what did Crafty Becky say? Ben is what? Poshy. So Erin, what I'm interested in is what's the posh accent? Well, you guys can tell us on the social as well. What's the posh accent in America? So if you were, do you know what I mean? So if you were from some part of the country and you move somewhere else, where's the posh accent? That's why I want it, because like you guys, you Northerners, you think that me being a Southerner that I've got a posh accent.
Yeah.
So where is it in America that you would kind of, get together and go, oh, you sound really posh? I'd be just interested to know.
Carol says, Debbie reminds me of Eliza Doolittle. I think that's her name. Are they from the same part of England?
Eliza Doolittle's from London, isn't she?
Oh, I love it.
Yeah, Eliza Doolittle's from the very south.
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady.
My Fair Lady.
And they're trying to get her to speak proper, because she doesn't. She speaks with a very Cockney accent.
Cockney? That's not Cockney at all, is it? Debbie's Eliza Doolittle.
I love it. I absolutely love it. I think that's a really good description. I think that's really good. I'm quite flattered by that, let me tell you. Now, let me just show you. I've done all my score lines. Obviously, you would rub all of those out. But you can see, and all you're going to do is do all the burnished lines. And that's the easiest way I can describe to do it. Down here you will have to snip, so you will have to snip that down. So you've got that, let me just make sure I've got the right way, there we go. And so you snip all of those pieces down.
Sorry, Erin's chatting. So Erin is from like New England area, so that is considered fairly posh. The one which you've just reminded me of, so Boston, that was the guy. Do you remember Lloyd Grossman, who used to do Through the Keyhole over here?
Yes.
And he had this. I can't really do it that well, but his thing was like, who would live in a house like this? David, it's over to you. That was like a posh American accent. That was like posh.
That was a very good take on him.
Was it? It wasn't very good.
That was a very good take.
But that's what you always used to say. Who would live in a house like this?
The comments coming through, it seems the opposite. So in America, they're saying that the north is the posh side.
Yeah.
And so posh equals Canada, but someone else said northern area in US, New England area, whereas us in the north think that we don't sound posh, but the south sounds posh.
Oh, that's good to know.
Yeah.
It's good to know.
Of course
Every day is a school day.
Of course it is. Now, there's a beautiful set of stamps that come with this collection where you've got different brickwork on here that you can use to literally stamp up your images. So I'll just do it on the one and then I'll show you the one that I've actually done. Just let me find a rocker block down. Oh, I'll use my stamping platform.
You get those for free within the deal as well.
I know, that is an incredible deal. It really is. So I'm just going to go in there with my ink pad. But you can simply start to line this up. In fact, shall we do it? Let me go a little bit down. Because you can then carry on stamping until you get your full image, and you would carry that on all the way through. Now, dependent on the stamp pad that you use, and I personally would use something like a quick dry ink with something like this, but you're going to stamp that image all the way across, and not as bad as I've done, because guess what, I've not used my stamping mat.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I know, but that, honestly, that's what I would do. I'll turn it around there, I'll bring in my stamping mat for a second, because you get some cushion behind there when you push that down. And it does make a difference when you use your stamping mat, and mine is very well loved, as you can see. And then you just pop that on, and I'll turn it round to the other side, because you will decorate both sides, because this is a 3D project. So when you're doing this, Ben, you're absolutely going to do this. Carry this all the way along on your design, and you'll end up with, now I did use different colours for this one, but I want to show you what you will end up with. I'm just going to move my stamps out to the side. This is what you'll end up with.
Oh, wow.
So when you literally stamp up, and this is the Friar Brown ink pad that I've literally just squidged around the edges to give it a more authentic feel. And then there is a set of dies as well. So for the dies, you've got windows on here, you've got the gate so that the gate can go around. Am I on the wrong? Wait a minute, I've got the wrong one here, haven't I?
No, that's a thatched.
No, it is, it's my thatch. Yeah, I'm thinking it were,
one.
yeah. So absolutely, you can do all of that design to add that detail on. But I think what I'll do is I'll show you how you put this together. Once you've done the die cutting, there is the next stage. So it's gone from the stamping, add the dies, then run that through your machine, and simply then we're going to put this together. So all I'm going to do, Ben, is tape pen, or if you are using construction, red liner tape's a great one, but just to get this into place, and pop the tape.
What is the adhesive of choice? And so if you were doing this at home, would you use red liner? You definitely.
Yeah, definitely. And then all I'm going to do is I'm going to literally, you're going to fold that tab up into that corner of the what's the word? Roof. The roof. And you're going to burnish that. You're going to then turn this one into this side, so that one's going to go in. It's very straight, honestly. It's such a straightforward. It looks more complicated than it actually is.
I think what Craig was saying earlier on, and you were chatting about as well, is this is one of those things where it's straightforward to do, but it's just a bit more time consuming, isn't it?
Yes, it's because it's the construction part.
Yeah.
Because it's this construction. So it isn't going to be a 2-minute job. It's not going to be something like dies, which is instant, but it's going to give you endless fun and endless capabilities and creativity. And if you're not into your card making, and this is more your thing, where you're using things for a home decoration, this is the kind of thing that is going to be right up your street for what is the best price that we've ever done. So again, just pop that on, down that flap, down that one, and then literally finish that off by sealing the house together. And there you've got your 3D house.
That's fab.
And there's a lovely feature on here with the door. So, and again, all I've done with this to exaggerate them a little bit more is I've die cut them into different colours. And this is just going to sit onto the front door, so it's got a little bit more of a decoration there. I've done exactly the same with the window ones, because they're going to fit around the windows. And this is just the extra detail that you get with the dies, because all the dies are there for you, and each one has got its own matching set of dies. The stamps will work for all of them. And then, of course, you add your thatched roof. Now, I'm just going to bring in the one that I've done, so I'll just show you for a second. But you can have fun with these, real good fun. You can leave it without adding anything onto it. Perhaps just stick one of the chimney pots onto the top.
Oh no, you got to decorate it.
Of course you have.
It's like painting your front door, isn't it?
So,
It's like painting your front door.
yeah, exactly. It's like painting your front door.
Well, Balamory, they had painted the whole houses, didn't they, all the way down?
Balamory.
Balamory, that's a blast from the past.
That's a UK children's TV show. Set in Balamory. That's not a real place, is it?
I think it is. I think it's a seaside town, isn't it? And they painted all the houses.
They painted all the houses.
Really?
It's gorgeous.
Yeah. In Brixham, where my dad lives, and I don't know whether he is winding me up, but I went down there very recently, and again around the harbour they've got like houses on a different level as they go up the hill, and I noticed that lots of them were really bright colours. And he was saying that the local council was paying an incentive to people to paint their houses a bright colour to kind of make the harbour look even nicer. So loads of people have just like painted their houses like green and pink and blue and stuff, and it was just like Ballymore. It was really cute actually.
Well, down at Bristol, at the harbour side, that's exactly what they've got. They've got pink, white, green, lemon, lots of different colours, and it really does make a difference to harbour side. It looks really beautiful.
What colour would you paint your house, Debbie, if you could?
It'd have to be purple.
Purple.
It'd have to be purple, yeah. Sorbet happens, it's one of my favourite colours. But actually, would I really? Do you know it'd be mint.
What?
I'd like mint.
Mint house?
Mint house, yeah, mint's
good.
a nice colour, isn't it? Yeah, definitely.
What about you, Ionica? What colour's your go-to? What would you if you painted your house?
I think I would have pale pink or white, because then it's like being on holiday, isn't it? Whenever you go to Spain or Italy, the houses are white. And
I like your rainbow T-shirt, by the way.
Oh, it's fabulous.
Joy in a T-shirt.
It is joy in a T-shirt. You seem to be spending a lot of
smile
joy.
to you when you see a rainbow, so I just thought that when I saw the top.
Nice.
Right, so when you've added all your detail on, Ben, this is the result that you'll end up with. And of course, you could use the stamps to create a different effect on your rooftop, anything you want to do, but you've got a lovely workable opening door, workable windows. You could put some acetate behind the back there. You could mount it onto some mount board and have it as a proper village, a proper scene. But honestly, there's so many things that you can do with this. This was the other one that I did. Same die set, same stencil. Different use of the stamps, and I put the picket fence around, so the picket fence has gone all the way around on that one, sorry. But the same die, same stencil, just used differently. Again, showing you that versatility of how you can use them. So these are fabulous, Ben. And honestly, at that price, to get something with construction, and not just one, but the whole village, I just think it's absolutely incredible.
I mean, a lovely, lovely collection. As I say, super versatile, and best ever price that we've done it for. Lowest ever price for the collection. Thank you for all the lovely comments coming in. Just by the way, just before I go on to the details of the screen here, for those of you who are arriving late, Ionica is in with us today as a guest host. And Ionica, you'll like this one. Dieta on YouTube saying, the new host reminds me of a young Demi Moore.
Oh, really?
Yes. Yes, you do, Monica. I knew there was somebody who reminded me of earlier. Absolutely, that is so true. Absolutely.
I grew up looking like Mowgli, so I'll take that.
You grew up looking like Mowgli.
Honestly, I did. I looked like Mowgli growing up. Little short bob, little red pants. I mean, now made it to Demi Moore.
Mowgli,
Jungle Book. Yeah.
I thought you said Moby, and I'm thinking Moby's a bold day singer. So how can you look like him? I genuinely thought you said Moby. No, Demi Moore, or Demi Moore, however they pronounce it. Yes,
Demi Moore.
Exactly you.
Demi Moore.
Yes.
God, wow, seriously, thank you for
Thank
this
you.
comments.
That's made my evening.
From Mowgli to Moore. Brilliant. Keep the comments coming in, by the way. We've really enjoyed these tonight. Enjoyed these. I want to give you the details on the Harmony Water Reactive collection that we've got here. This is really nice because what we tend to do nowadays is pop together ink pad collections of colours that we think will work particularly well with particular bundles. So this is proving very popular, as this is your Country Village collection. 70% of the stock has gone. And remember, these are water reactive. So the great thing that you've got with these is that you can do all of your sort of water-based techniques with them, slow drying, so you can blend these as well. They are super, super good for that. And as you see as we go through these, all of the colours that you've got, your smoke plume, your spring meadow, all of these kind of colours are the ones that you'll be using with this beautiful collection. Your grasshopper, then you've got your noir black, you've got your misty morning, also included your smoked pearl, twilight grey, Chinese red, and then that beautiful damson wine. So a really lovely collection of colours there, which we think will work beautifully with this collection. And what a price today too, £28 or $40 for that collection. Now, something else which is proving super popular on this show, and I'm not surprised if you've not got this yet, treat yourself to it, because this is our Hero Tool. I love this. It's not been with us that long actually, and it's super cool and it's super brilliant that it's arrived at this time, because if you're getting out more and more, if you're going traveling, if you're heading out and about on vacation and all that kind of stuff, you might want to take some crafty goodies with you, and that's what you've got the ability to do with your Totally Tiffany Triangle Traveller. As we open this one up with your little drawstring here, you can see inside you have got a whole host of storage solutions in there. So for crafty goodies, of course, of which it is intended, you've got the little pockets there to pop a selection of your pens to take with you, and then you've got 3 different sized bags. These are all zip up, but they're attached to the actual main bag with that hook and mesh system, and again, clear, white clean, so you can pop in there things like your ink pad should you want to. We've also got in our medium sized bag little daubers in there, so plenty of space for doing that. On our small bag, you can pop in whatever you want, but we've got a little tub of our tacky glue. As I say, nice that they're see-through, nice that they're white clean as well, and perfect for the fact that you can simply pop this together. You've got the drawstring there as well to be able to keep this all nice and tidy, and it even like hangs up quite nicely too. That's why this reminds me of not just a craft bag, but a bag that you can use for your washing stuff when you go away on vacation, for your makeup potentially too. But the reason that this is a hero tool, not only is it a great product, but within this deal, you are going to get yourself your glue tape pen as well, your dotty tape pen. So that's the one that you're going to be using, of course, for those more intricate dies. Great deal on its own, but then when we throw into the mix for free a bottle of your all-purpose glue, a roll of your 3mm red liner tape, and we're going to give you 3 rolls of your low tack tape as well, those for free within the bundle. That's why it's proving really popular tonight. £23.98 or $29.55. If you like it but you'd rather have something a little bit brighter, we can do that for you as well, because the same deal applies on all of the different colours that we've got within the range. So if you fancy a little bit of pink, we've got that available for you as well. It comes with all of the goodies that I've just shown you there too. If you fancy your turquoise, your purple, turquoise. Sorry, I changed when you guys changed. Oh, it was working so well. You've got your turquoise, and then last but by no means least, there is your purple. So you choose your colour, really super handy, and then as I say, you're going to get those free adhesives within this collection as well. £23.98 or $29.55. We know how much you love your Totally Tiffany goodies, and again, this is just such a really great idea, particularly now, as I say, as people are heading out and about. A great way to travel with just a selection of your goodies. From when you're going on vacation potentially, or just off to see friends. Now, let us move back to where this all started. I'm making a right old mess here, aren't I? Let us move back to where it all started at the top of the show with these really cool jigsaw dies. If you're looking for something very, very different when it comes to your crafting, then you're going to love this collection here, allowing you to be able to create some gorgeous cards with little jigsaw puzzle dies, multimedia dies, don't forget. And of course, what I love about these is that they all come in different shapes as well. So we've got that really cool speech bubble. Then for things like maybe new baby cards, you've got that really cute balloon as well, which I absolutely love. And I'll show you all of the others that you get within this set too. It does come on a multi-buy for you as well, but the reason I'm showing you the full deal is because we're bringing this to you at the best price ever tonight. So you're going to get that really lovely jigsaw piece puzzle within this set. You've got the speech bubble, which we showed you the demo on a little bit earlier. These are the reason that you will print off all those photos. If you're like me, you probably flick through your phone or flick through your tablet and you've got like hundreds, if not thousands of photos on there. What do you ever do with them? What do you ever do with them? This is an excuse to print them off, create really beautiful memories with them, get crafting with the kids. I mean, that heart, how usable is that? Just stunning. I love Debbie's idea as well as using these for little magnets, maybe to pop on the fridge. There's so much versatility with them, but all of the different shapes that you get are very, very different indeed. So you get all of those shapes. We're also going to give you, and because this is the lowest price ever, it works out really that you're going to get the stamps for free, the stamp sentiments. So you've got things in there like, you are my missing piece, friendship keeps us together, and you complete me. Oh, and then you're also going to get Tacky glue. The reason you get the tacky glue is that because that is going to be the best adhesive for you to be able to pop this onto your mount board. We've got mount board on the show for you as well, so get that individually, but get this deal if you can stretch to that $52.75 or $61.88 because it is the best price that we've done it for yet. It is available on a multi-buy should you want to do it, but that's the best way to go for it if you can do. Mount board also available for you too, the A4 mount board. You're going to get 10 sheets in there for $9.99 or $14.99, 5 different colours, 2 of each, but that is an absolute must just to get you the best quality of puzzle piece when you cut these out. And honestly, once you try this with the mount board, it's literally just like having a proper jigsaw puzzle piece in your hand. So definitely add that into your basket with your collection. Best ever price on that deal. We've got about 23 minutes left on the show. In that time, we've got to do the demo of the show. We've got to do the demo of the day. We've got, I know. We've got more of your comments to read with Arnica as well over in Comment Corner. But before that, are you going to squeeze in another demo, Mrs.?
I am indeed, because I don't feel like I've done many.
Oh, you have?
But I did this one this morning on the wake-up call when I came in with my little princess. I thought I can't leave my little prince out either, or my little bear cub as I call him, because he's my little cutie pie. That's the one that I did this morning. It's going home with me. Is what it's doing. It's going home with me. Since Craig won, I can take that one home. Now I'm going to make a magnet because I just want to show you how you can create a magnet card that can actually stick onto your magnet, or you can use your die afterwards to be a magnet as well. So it's kind of a triple magnet feature going off here. I've taken a 5x7 blank card, and I've actually, don't laugh at me, but do you know the Totally Tiffany magnetic die storage sheets?
Oh yeah.
You can cut them down. Look at John's face, he's looking at me going, ah!
Is that what you've done?
Yes, I promised John it wasn't yours. It was one of my own. It was one of my own at home, because I saw his face, he was like, what? But it was the only magnet I could get my hands on, so. But obviously you can buy, you know, the magnetic sheets. You can get them online. You could use some of your magnetic sheets for your storage. Just saying.
What?
Like, I know you think I'm mad, but go for the cheaper option. Do a little bit of research. On the
just like that, yeah.
Yeah, a little bit of research and search for magnetic sheets, and you'll be fine. So I've had to kind of get creative with this one because I didn't have time to get them. So that's why I've chopped down.
What is she like, John? What is she like?
I hope to goodness
Naughty.
that Tiffany isn't watching tonight, because she was like, what? But you can use magnetic sheets. So I've actually trimmed it down. I've popped it onto my base. I've put a little bit there as well, because that's the bit that'll stick on the fridge. That's the bit that's going to hold the magnet, because on the back of here, I chopped up one of me.
Is that one of
our magnetic sheets?
Where they gone? You know, where's mine gone? Have you?
Yours, Ben, I promise I am pinched yours, but I'm just showing you what you can do. Personally, I wouldn't be doing this at home. I would be searching to get those magnetic sheets. But what I've done is I've mounted a picture of my favourite 2 people in the whole wide world. Sorry, Ben.
No, you're all right. I know I'm number 3.
I know, number 3. But yeah, so my favourite 2 people in the whole world that mean the absolute world to me.
Yes.
Which is my little princess Sapphire and my little bear cub Ezra. He looks a bit redhead on there, but he's not really. He's as blonde as his sister. But he's got a bit bigger than this now. She's a little bit bigger as well. But I've mounted it onto that magnet so that you'll see my magnet on my magnet sticks. It's not going anywhere. And then when you put that onto your fridge, that's not going anywhere either. So you can stick it onto your onto your fridge, and that's exactly where this is going. So all I'm going to do is, again, let it dry. So when you're sticking it on, use either an adhesive sheet, or a good spray, or the tacky glue, because the tacky glue is a very good glue, but you have to let it dry out.
And you get the tacky glue in the bundle as well.
You do indeed. So yes, so you can be doing that as well. I can't do it right now because I need to speed that process up, but let me just tell you, when you do mount it onto whatever it is, magnet, sheets, cardstock, make sure it's dry. And I'm using the balloon one. So again, I'm just going to go straight over the both of them there. And literally now, all I'm going to do is exactly the same. So I'm going to hold it down with some low tack tape. Pop that down on both sides. We'll run through that combination again so you're aware of this. Now, obviously, this is a magnet. So I am definitely going to be using my metal shim for this one, Ben. So I'm bringing in my metal shim. I'm popping on the magnet with the die face down, cutting into that, so it's metal on metal, bit like scissors. When scissors chop metal to metal, gives you a more crisper finish. I'll do it up at the top as well. Look at this, it's because it's magnetic.
Look at it.
Move. It's like, I thought, why is it not shifting? Of course, Debbie, it's the magnet. Plastic shim, no magnetic shim. Literally your other cutting plate onto the top, and then run that through. Now, I remembered earlier on, somebody said that they're having trouble cutting through the mount board.
Oh, yes.
And I did say you could cut it twice. I wonder if she's got back to us. Has she tried that? Because that, I just think, you know, I always like to hear these things. When people have said they struggled with something, I like them to get back to me and let me know if they've tried things. So if you haven't, let me know. You can message me on my social media page. You can message me that way and let me know. But it might just need that two cut. Or as I've done, because I've only used the top part of it, I've run it through and then reversed it to bring it back, and it's had a two cut. It's had a double cut at the same time. So when we bring this out now, when you take that around, you can see that it's cut through perfectly, and that's exactly what you would do. So it's just remembering not the magnetic shim in with your combination. It's your two clear cutting plates, your plastic shim and your metal shim only. Okay, so literally pop that back, and then we're going to take this off as well. Oh, good. Come on, get out. Well, in fact, you know what? Let's see if I can peel it off.
Go on, do it.
Let's see if I can peel it up. There we go. And then you've got that piece as well. Now, you could use that, and it's exactly what I did. You know, to create a perfect mat for my jigsaw.
Oh, yeah.
I used it. Or you could use the die. You could use the die over the top, draw around it, and then cut it out to create a base for my magnet to stick on. And again, I'm just going to release it by popping my, pushing through the release holes. And again, I'm just going to peel that back. So take your time with a magnet. It's a little bit, because obviously it's a magnet. But now, and again, let me just pop it onto me. Look, not moving anywhere, so you can see now. And then all I'm going to do now is attach it to my balloon, but I'm going to miss a couple of pieces out again because it is a jigsaw. I'm going to keep the beautiful, pristine faces. Aren't they gorgeous kids? They are gorgeous kids.
So super cute.
I know they are, they are. Now, I am going to cover it because at the minute, the magnet, I want to cover it up. So I've took a piece of paper over the top and I'm just going to glue that onto the top. How are we doing for time, Ben? Are we all right for time?
We've got about 15 minutes, but we've got a lot to squeeze in.
All right, okay.
But
so,
I'm not going to start giving you the James Bond countdown again like I did in the last show. You're all right for now.
So I just want to cover my magnet up to create a bit of an illusion, because now, and again, I'm going to stick this one on, so we'll have it on a little bit, a bit skew width. Yeah, we'll have it on a bit skew width. Tape pen, let's pop that on. Bit of tape pen.
Your little mouse.
Pop that on. Yeah, the mouse, yep. Pop that on. And then I can pop my magnet on and know that I don't have to stick it down because it's not going to go anywhere, but I've got something now that I can use as a gift as well for myself. For myself. And again, I can pop that on, and I can pop that anywhere. Doesn't have to be on the balloon, it can be off, so it can be slightly cater-cornered a little bit, so I've got like 2 balloons going off there, because it is a magnet, so it's holding it into place, so I'm not having to use any glue onto there. It's a lovely idea, and it just means I could use that separate onto my fridge, but I can use the whole of it because I've popped a little bit onto the back as well. And then all I'm going to do is pop myself a You Complete Me, because they do. I tell you, I never knew what my mates were going on about when they said to me, wait till you're a nan, Debbie, wait till you're a nan.
Was it you who said it? I think it must have either been you or Debbie Fisher who said, I want to say it was Debbie Fisher, who said, like, the love that she has for her children's children is almost more than she has for her own children.
Yeah, it's a very weird feeling, and that's what my friends used to say to me, and I'd be like, don't talk such rubbish. And then Sapphire came along. Yeah. And I've never felt a love like it in my life.
But it was the same. Obviously, I haven't got grandchildren. Yeah. But it was the same because when George was born, and then we found out we were having Daisy, I didn't think, because I loved him so much. Then you think to yourself, how can I have enough love to give to another child? And then of course,
exactly, but you do.
Of course, you
find
do.
it.
Yeah.
But it's very true. And sometimes my kids will say to me, You love them grandkids more than you love us. It's a very tricky one, that one. It's a very tricky one because, honestly, the love that I've never known love like it. Never known love like it, Ben. And it is a joyous thing, it really is. And I never take it for granted how lucky I am to have these two beauties in my life. Now, of course, if I wanted to stick that down and use it as a card, absolutely I can. But because it is a magnet, Ben, I'm keeping it as a magnet. And there you go. And I can use that. I can take those off and remove it separately, or I could put the whole complete bit on because I've actually popped a magnet on the back. So that's where it's going to sit. It's going to sit on my fridge door because they mean the absolute world to me. But look how gorgeous that is.
Now, this is a little bit awkward because you've got to get the vote for the demo of the show going. So are you saying not to vote for that one?
No, I've got a spare one.
Oh, you got a spare one?
That's
fine. Should we get the old... Well, tell you what we'll do. Let me just quickly remind you of all of the elements with that collection. Then we'll get the vote going and we'll get Ionica to keep an eye on the result coming in for that. Then we'll do the demo of the day and then we'll be pretty much done. But this is a joyful collection. It really is super fun, super simple to use as well. And remember, we're doing it at the best ever price. So you've got all of these fantastic designs that are going to cut out these really cool jigsaw puzzles. I love the idea of making little magnets out of these. Just depends where you're going to get your magnets from, whether you're going to use your magnetic panels or what. It's entirely up to you. But basically, really lovely decorative elements for your cards in all of these different shapes. The best ever deal basically works out that it's kind of like you're getting one of the die sets for free, along with the sentiment stamps as well, which are all of course skewed towards the sort of jigsaw puzzle. So things like You Complete Me, things like Friendship Keeps Us Together, and what else have you got on there? You Give Me Butterflies. We're also going to give you your tacky glue included too. So that's the glue really that you want to be working with your mount board. So you've got everything that you need there. The best ever deal of $52.75 or $61.88. The only thing I would say to you is if you're going for that full collection today, throw the mount board into your basket as well. You'll thank me for that later because then you can really get started creating amazing designs for your cards, whether you're creating magnets for your fridge, whatever it might be. But get this included as well because once you start using these, you'll start printing off photos left, right and centre, and before you know it, it'll be out on mount board. So grab it today. $7.99 or $11.99 is the platinum price on that. I think we can get the vote going on the demo of the show. So can you remind us, please?
I can indeed. So number one is the Friendship Sarah card.
Yep.
So that's number one with the jigsaws. That's the lovely, I love that one. I just think it's absolutely fabulous. So that's number one. Number two was the decorative border panel dies used in a couple of ways. So that's number two. Number three is our house. Well, it's not my house, but it's
in the middle of our street.
My house. So that's number three. And then number four was my last lovely magnetic piece there that you can stick your magnets anywhere on there. It's not going to come off anywhere. You can whiff it around, have a little play with it, and there you go. Whoops, and there it dropped off. So yes, absolutely, number four. There you go. So
all
1,
right.
2, 3 or 4, you decide.
Vote now. You've got not long, about 3 minutes to get your votes in. We'll check in with Ionica in just a second. It just gives me enough time to recap on our hero tool. This is a lovely, lovely storage solution from Totally Tiffany. It's kind of like, if you're looking for storage ideas, you're always going to turn to Tiffany, aren't you? And she's like smashed it out of the park again here. I love this. The Totally Tiffany Triangle Traveller. The name's great. The product is even better because if you are looking to get travelling, if you are looking to go on vacation, if you're looking just to, I don't know, head away for the weekend, but you want to take a bit of crafting with you, this is the ultimate way to be able to do it because you've got this really cool little triangular sort of travelling tote. You've got all of the space in there to take a few pens with you because you don't want to take them all, are you? So you've got a little slot in the back there where you can pop in your pens, and then you've got the 3 bags included in there as well, and those all pop off for ease of use. All see-through, all wipe clean for you too, so you can pop in whatever it is that you want, and it's super, super portable. I think as well with these, as I said earlier on, that you're going to use these not just in your crafty life but in your general life as well. That's a great little wash bag. It's a great little bag to travel your bits and pieces in, your makeup potentially as well. You've even got your little drawstring on the back there too to keep everything nice and safe, and you can hang that up as well should you wish to. If you're going for this, don't forget you get with it your dotty tape pen, that's included, and then a whole host of other adhesives which we're giving you for free. 3 rolls of your low tack tape. You're also going to get 10 meters of your red liner tape, that's in the 3mm size, and you're going to get your all-purpose glue as well. Free within that bundle. However, if you don't want the black, I can help you out because we've got these available for you in 3 colours, or 4 colours actually. Black, you've got the pink available as well. These all come with the goodies which I just showed you as well, so with the freebies as well. You've then got it available in purple. And last but by no means least, come on Charlotte, we got this. Turquoise. Yes, what a team. So whichever colour you want to go for, get it in your basket. That is the Hero Tool. Right, let's go over to comment corner because we have the winning make of the show. What's the winner, Arnica? Build up the tension.
It is numero uno. Yeah, and I saw the comments coming in on Facebook very quickly, and one was very, very popular.
Oh, that's lovely. Right then, so we should do the demo of the day.
Yes.
Right, okay. So you ready, Ben? You'll kickstart.
All right, so demo of the day then. Let's get started with Craig's card that he made earlier on today with our Christmas big scenes. That was the one that he used those beautiful gilding flakes with. That's rather nice, isn't it? Number 1. But then, equally as good, you got Debbie's cake card that she made on the show earlier, launch day. So, I mean, that is also brilliant. Number 2. But then, what about the one you just voted for?
Number 3, that's the Friendship Sarah card with me and the lovely Sarah Davies. But yes, so that's number 3. So 1, 2 or 3, get voting now.
Yes, get voting. You've got about 4 minutes to get your vote in. You'll have to be quick. That is going to be a close run thing. We are going to very quickly go back to what I think has been a really, really great deal, the Decorative Panel Border Die Collection. 12 elements that you're going to get in total here. Best ever price on this at $22.86 or $26.31. These are super versatile for the fact that you've got that main die to be able to cut the image, whether it be the butterflies, the star, whether it be the beautiful flowers there as well, the peony and the daisy. And then you've got the outer die, which allows you to be able to cut out the whole image, go left, go right, stick it into the card, stick it out of the card. These are super versatile. And my pick of the show this evening, are you going to do one final quick demo, Debbie?
Yes, I am.
Go for it.
Yep, absolutely. I'm going to use the decorative borders because I want to show you the other way that you can use them as well. So I'm going to speed this up a little bit so that you can see. I am using the tool dies now so that I'm going to create on the edge of a card, which I just think these are beautiful. And this is the modern peony trellis one. So again, I've taken a piece of cardstock which measures 10 inches by 6.5, and I've just scored it down the centre to create this. Now, if I was doing this at home, I would have glued this down into place and let it dry. But because for time purposes, slightly different, so I'm just going to glue it all over with my tape pen. And literally get as much glue as I can down there, because it's an instant dry, this one, and then we're going to die cut through the both because it'll create a lovely little panel feature. So again, I'm just going to centralise that panel onto the front. There we go. Give that a nice burnish down, and then we're going to create the edge of a card. Now you can do this in 2 separate ways, but again, I feel fairly confident that that's not going to move as long as I literally hold it down to place. And the edge goes down to the edge, the decorative part goes in, and this will create a beautiful feature on the edge of your card, which I just think is really nice detail to it. So again, running it through my machine, let's pop that on. I'm going to use my big plates again. Pop that in. Normal thin metal combination, plastic shim, magnetic shim, the other top cutting plate, and we're going to run that through the Gemini. So we'll take that through, let that do the cut, and then I've got a couple of sheets of cardstock just to decorate the inside. I've taken some of the, remember the farmhouse? Oh yeah, farmhouse collection on the show. So yeah, so you could use that one, and I've taken some textured cardstock as well. They're going to act as the centre of my card, and a little vellum wrap around as well. Keeping it really simple. And again, showing you that versatility, which is what I love about any of the dies that we do here at Crafters Companion. It has to do more than one thing for me. And then let me see if that's cut those pieces out. I just want to give it a little tap. Little tap, she says. Right,
Nico's laughing her head off over there.
Just give it a good old welly on the side.
Now, because I can see it's not put directly through, this is sometimes what happens, and you need to run it through twice. There is 2 thick pieces of cardstock there, so what I'm just doing is adding my metal shim to it to give it that extra crunch. It cut quite a few out, but I could see there were 1 or 2 not there. Are you wanting to say something, Ben?
No, I'm just smiling because
Alright,
I'm watching
me.
you. I'm smiling because because like, but also it's like 3 minutes. So I'm just.
Right.
Marveling.
Oh, is that why you were giving me a little? Oh, right. Okay. Right. Speed crafted at its best.
Oh dear.
Oh dearie me. You wouldn't speed craft at home. You would take your
time because you're not going to be told that you've only got 3 minutes remaining.
You won't be told any of that.
Get a move on.
Poke all the pieces out, and as if by magic, it's exactly what I've got all poked out. This is cute. I'm going to pop on the back my absolutely beautiful textured cardstock. That will go on the back. Take your time with your glue as well. Please don't be squiggling that much on there because that was a lot of glue. And then I'm going to just run tape, pop my vellum, pop that onto there, creates that little bit of an edgeable. And then lastly, all I need now is a little sentiment to go on the corner. And there
you have 2 minutes remaining. So she's done it many a time.
Yes.
My days, but there you go, on the edge cutting, and then the beautiful vellum overlay behind the back, but just showing you how versatile they really are. You wouldn't speed craft at home, you'd take your time and you'd be able to get that done with a little bit more time than what Debbie had. There we go.
Super brilliant. I love that demo so much just because it was done so quickly. We've literally got 90 seconds remaining, so let's go over to Comment Corner and find out what has won the demo of the day.
So this one was a little bit more mixed actually in the comments, so I was like, ooh, it's like the going post. It is number 2!
Oh!
I'm really shocked. I thought it were going to be Craig's.
I did.
Yeah, so the K card.
Yes.
Put Craig's away.
Yeah.
Put Craig's away. Thank you very much. Let me have the win.
The K card.
It's so different though. I mean, that's really cool.
Yeah, it's a really, really different concept, and I think that's where people have gone for it. It's a lovely make. So congratulations, Debbie. You're up on the Crafty Walk of Fame. So you might be voting for Debbie's card as your card of the week on Second Chance Sunday, this coming Sunday. What a day. If you've got stuff in your baskets right now, whatever you do, make sure you get checking out. And of course, you can still continue to buy and check out after the show. But a big thank you to everyone. Ionica, thank you to you. Have you enjoyed yourself?
Yes, it's been so amazing. And I am going to go and start making things immediately, if not sooner.
I love that so much. We've so much enjoyed your company today, haven't we, Debbie? What a laugh.
Absolutely, it's been brilliant, and we haven't put her off. Woof, woof. That's a plus in my book. But yeah, so I shall see you all on Friday. Got some great. I'm here for Wake Up Call.
Oh yeah.
You've got me. I'm hosting it, so I shall see you all on Friday, guys. Enjoy tomorrow, special day.
Absolutely. Thank you to Colleen, thank you to Erin, thank you to Charlotte, thank you to John. Tomorrow you won't want to miss it. We are launching our CTV 2nd anniversary. You'll find out what's going on Wake Up Call. You'll need to be in for all of those sneak previews. See you tomorrow. It's going to be a busy day.